Hey, this is Patrick Abeck with Digital Media Club USA, and we are doing a training session. We're going to edit up a video that we did yesterday. This training session is for one of our students in Perrysburg, Mokshitha, Chatla. So the first thing that we're going to do is click on iMovie. And one of the things with these training sessions is this is called a screen recording. So you're not going to be able to see where my thumbs go, so I'm going to kind of describe what I'm doing. So we're going to click on iMovie. You're going to want to get a version for iMovie. The one drawback to having an Android phone is you don't have iMovie. So I would recommend the next time that you upgrade, if you're on an Android type phone now, is get an iPhone, because iMovie, as I will demonstrate, is the simplest way to edit it. So I'm going to hit plus, and then I'm going to click on movie. So plus, then movie. And I'm going to find our clip that we did. Now this is going to be strictly, there wasn't a lot of cutaways to get here.
We are here today with Veronica Burkhart, and she is going to tell us.
So a little thing here, and this is a note to Mokshitha. So right there is where I want you positioned, okay? You don't want to shift. I'm seeing the front, your front. So what I want to do.
We are here today with Veronica Burkhart, and she is going to tell us about her event today.
You just shifted there, okay? You don't want to shift there. You want to stay in position and then just kind of angle your head. You shifted your whole body here, and you don't want to do that. You just want to angle your head, turn your head, keep your body in that position, okay?
Tell us about her event today. So what do you have going on today?
So I'm going to split this right here, okay? So with my thumb right now on that bottom strip that's going the video strip here, I've got my thumb, I'm going back and forth like that to find a place where I want to edit this. I then press my thumb on it to highlight it in yellow, and then I'm going to split it right here. I'm going to go back, I'm going to click on the line that's separating the two clips, and I'm going to dissolve it so it looks like this now.
What do you have going on today?
Today is the culmination.
So the reason why I did that is I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to pinch this to zoom it. So I've got my left thumb in the upper left corner, my right thumb in the lower right, and I'm going to zoom in on you asking this question. So right there. So now we have a zoom.
We are here today with Veronica Burkhart, and she is going to tell us about her event today. So what do you have going on today?
Today is the Coleman Race or Survivor Breakfast, and this breakfast is all for survivors, whether it's men or women, of breast cancer.
So we're going to go here, right there. I'm going to split it, back it up a little bit, transition with a dissolve, and now I'm going to highlight her. Click on the zoom, the little magnifying glass with a plus. And for this one, I'm going to have her head a little bit off to the side. I'm just kind of moving it around. And then I'm going to hit the play again, the little triangle, offset triangle here.
Breast cancer.
What activities will be happening?
So I'm going to kind of pull it out. I'm not going to zoom in on you. And I don't want to just the side of your head. Let's go back here right in between your questions. Try to leave a little bit, try to make sure that you hold your microphone underneath to capture that last word. And what that does is when you capture that last word, when you make sure that you're talking into the mic, it just adds enough of a delay here. So we're going to split it. Now I don't have to dissolve it. I'm going to highlight. Let's see.
Happening.
Okay, so you're asking the question there.
They served us a very nice breakfast.
So I'm going to let that go. I'm not going to zoom in.
Stories from some race or some survivors, and just some fellowship among all the survivors as well as the Coleman staff and volunteers.
So this is why it's important. I have her squared up. So I can, the angle that she's at, and you're a little bit forward, okay? What I want to do is I want to capture the expression on that lady's face. So it's right in between questions here. You also want to be careful with not starting your question. Your mouth is starting to move here as you're bringing that microphone back in. And it's okay to just have a little bit of a pause And don't start talking to the microphones right in front of your mouth again. So I'm going to split this here. I'm going to back it up. I'm going to hit the magnifying glass, and I'm going to do this again with her. Hit play. So
Who is
now this is, if I don't dissolve this, or I could do it this way and dissolve it, and then it looks like this.
The volunteers.
who is participating in this today?
Today is for survivors only. Today is for survivors only. It is a special event so that they can share in the sisterhood and brotherhood, since men do get cancer as well, for just the morning.
Tell us about your upcoming events.
So I'm going to let that one go because I want a little bit of variety here. So I'm going to, right about there, split this.
The upcoming events we have are...
So I'm going to kind of forward this here. I'm kind of forwarding it with my thumb, scrolling over from right to left. So this is kind of a long answer. So I'm going to zoom this on her. We don't have any cutaways. So to kind of change the variety and the depth to keep people engaged. Okay, right there. Back it up. She completes her answer. I'm going to split it here. I'm going to back it up. Hit the magnifying glass. Go right there. Right there. And let's dissolve this. You don't have to dissolve everyone.
Run the race.
What do you find the most rewarding about being involved in this organization?
So I'm going to split this again. Go back right in the middle. Split it there.
Organization.
I think what I find the most rewarding is just being able to give back and help other people that may be in need. The Coleman...
So I'm going to forward this. I'm kind of scrolling my thumb here, right to left. Okay, so let's... Okay, there's a break in the question. I'm going to back it up, highlight her, zoom in on her now. You know what I could do is kind of get you in just a little bit here, just to show a little something different. So now I've got you in there. It's a little bit of a zoom, kind of a half zoom.
All the different events that they have on throughout the year.
And we can do that. I like a dissolve though.
What opportunities are there to help out?
We are always looking for more.
So let's go here, right there. Another split, another dissolve.
Always look.
She's talking about answering this question. She's being very animated, got a little gesture in there. So let's go here. Okay. Split it, dissolve it. Back up, highlight this, and now I know that she's answering the question. Highlight it. There we go. I'm going to just zoom in on her, maybe a little bit more than usual.
Get a good use.
If people would like to stay current on your activities, what can they do?
I would recommend they go to...
So I've done a few zooms in a row now, so now I'm going to have it kind of pull out to both of you.
System. Search.
So here we go.
Good luck with your event today.
Thank you. We appreciate
This is Mokshitha Chatla reporting.
So she pulled out a little bit, which that's kind of, sometimes I forget to tell people, just stay put.
This is Mokshitha Chatla reporting for...
So there we go. I want you in here, but you're way far over. So this might not be able to happen.
This is...
Okay. So stay put. And let's dissolve this, see how that looks.
This is Mokshitha Chatla reporting for the...
That's okay. So I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to zoom in. I want you centered now. With you this far over, it's probably not going to center it. Not too bad. Okay. Keep your microphone under your chin. It's kind of blocking your whole mouth here. So we want to see your face. So I'm going to go right like this.
Digital Media Club.
Okay, so there we go. We got this one. So we're going to download this. I'm going to hit done. We don't have any other cutaways. The little arrow at the bottom, I'm going to save it back. I want to save it back to my phone in 1080, high resolution. The next time you upgrade your phone, you want to get at least a 256 memory for your phone. You want to get a good phone, at least an iPhone 8 or better. And make sure that you have a lot of storage, minimum 128, but I think for $50 more, you double the size of your storage capacity for your phone, which for what we're doing, high resolution video, you want to make sure that you have enough storage space. So this is exporting, so it's saving it back to my phone. So now it's taking it from iMovie, taking it back to my phone. Then I'm going to publish it, or before I publish it, I'm going to stamp it, but I'm not going to do that training session. I'm going to have a different training session for that. That'll be part 2, and this is taking a little bit long, so I'm going to wait for that to export, and then we will stop this training session here. I'm going to pull this down.